All right, let's start with Katana. Katana S tier or SS broken does shit tons of damage. You can't be hit out of your ability when you pop it, except for like the fewest attacks in the game that'll hit you regardless. You also get more crit rate. You get more crit damage. You get more skill damage after for your next use. Oops. Hold on. All right. So if you dash, so after it is used, the user applies plum flower. So you get 12% more. So you get 36% increased crit damage. If you're a crit set, or obviously you're going crit build, OP. After, and both dark weapons SSR are based on critting. After successfully performing a dash, then you do the attack skill. You also apply full bloom. So on top of plum flower, you also get full bloom. Increases the usage speed of your skill by 20%. Right, for the next 8 seconds. The user attacks user attack increases by 4%, and the user's critical hit rate increases by 4%. And it's not like a crazy thing, but when user sheaths, so then you have to make sure you finish the skill. After you get one dupe, which I recommend, it increases the user's chance of landing a critical hit by 32%, and that next skill also will have 32% more skill damage. Whether it be your weapon skill, whether it be fucking ultimate, whether it be anything, a normal basic skill on Sung Jin Woo, any of those will have 32% more damage and 32% more critical hit rate. You have to use it within the 3 seconds of using this from sheathing the weapon. So that means you have to sit there and sometimes even tank a hit or something, but you're going to do 30%, more damage. It just keeps getting better with dupes. I mean, more damage, more cooldown or faster cooldown. When the user uses dash, amplifying draw lasts for 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. Which means it's easier to get off. Also, you get 32% more critical hit damage. So now you have 36% more crit hit damage, and then you get 32% more critical hit damage when you have this thing, and you get the 32% more skill damage, and you have 32% easier more crit rate. The max crit rate you can get in your basic thing from gear and everything is 50%. If you have Igris and you already had 50%, Igris now goes you what? I think max you get from Igris is like 7%. So you have like 57%, and now imagine if you have this thing, and you pop like your ult, that's 89%. You have an 89% chance to crit. If you don't crit after that, I mean, GG. Adds a plum flower effect, increases the user's dark damage by 5%, applies 2 stacks of plum flower when entering the stage, stacking up to 5 times. When entering the stage. Oh, adds a plum flower effect. I guess. Oh, you get even more critical hit damage? Oh, dude, that thing maxed out is insane. But yeah. Oh, let me stay on that weapon page. I don't know why I keep backing out. That's my ADHD. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that up there. AoE damage too. Core attack's really strong. I think this is OP, but you need dupes. With dupes, if you max this thing out, it's almost as broken as the katana. But the katana buffs everything on your kit wise though, while this thing is just, it's like a selfish weapon. It's still good though, but I just don't think it's as good as the katana. And the katana is good without any dupes at all, while this thing needs 3 to be viable, actually really good. With dupes, it's because it takes away, each time you use a skill, it takes away your HP, and then unless you're using a healer substitute, you need 3 dupes to even get your HP back when you start using the skill when you're below 60%. You need to be below 70% for your critical hit rate. So you're going to be constantly low HP with Sung Jin Woo. And then while you're low HP, sure, when you pop your ult, you take 5% more HP away. So if you don't run a healer plus this thing, you literally actually just die with this thing. But at least when you have that maxed out, you increase damage taken. Oh, increase damage taken by 15%, which you take more damage. But at least you get 15% more attack. Yeah, I don't think even with dupes, I think it doesn't even go up here. The book broken. I think the book's actually the best thing in the game. It freezes no matter what. It's the long ranged. Skill is mad long range. Skill does insano damage. The skill also after at the end of the freeze, all 10% of the entire damage taken during the freeze, the boss will take that damage. So the freeze lasts for 4 seconds, and then I think it's for 4 seconds after the last tick of damage. So it's not oh my god, I need to cancel my skill early. No, you could do the entire skill, then pop your ultimate. Pop an assist too that applies defense reduction, and then pop an assist before that that does like increased damage taken, and then pop this book too, and then you pop your ulti and it's GG. If you have this and this, you get all the critical hit damage, and then you pop like this will get like the extra critical hit damage and probably like all that stuff, and then you pop your ulti. It's just like crazy damage. And the damage of the book skill also still applying to the 10% damage taken at the end of it. So yeah, it's broken. These two pretty much like tied for most broken. This actually, all three of these are actually most tied for most broken. This thing is freaking insane. Anything that takes light, one, it applies break. Two, it's pretty much just auto attacks and core attacks. And then the skill itself does insane damage. But pretty much it's just you could just go auto attacks, core attacks, get more dupes, more break. I think it just takes more break in general. Also, it inflicts the destroy effect. If it's already broken, it now takes 8% more damage. And if you max this thing out, that thing is stacks and increases damage taken by 16% instead of 8% now. So, and it stacks 99 times. I don't even know what that could be, bro. And it's every time you break the boss. So I think that works on the world boss, because I think every single time, yeah, I think every time the boss is like sitting down its head and stuff, and you shoot it with a skill, it counts as broken. So 16 times 99. 1,584. Imagine the boss taking 1,584. It pretty much is future-proofing it, because you can't even think of something that does that right now. Also, it ends up halting the target. It interrupts it, so it's not even a stun, it's a halt. So in a sense, works like this thing. Interrupting the target. So, and then it does it, what, for 3 seconds? You get more CC, you get CC out of it? Or 2 seconds, you get 2 seconds. Also, it can make the boss take more break damage. So it takes more break damage for 3 seconds. So yeah, just insane. It just does so much damage too. And I'm like constant critting with it. And the more you crit with it, it does AoE damage too. So when you're critting with it, you're just melting rooms. This thing is great. I mean, like, there's not really win content in the game for me to go, yeah, this thing's OP. Like, literally all farming stages is water, dark, light, and fire. So when they add actual content that you need the wind damage from this, it's actually a very strong weapon. You get dupes in it. I think you need at least 1 dupe so you can get the AoE damage from the lightning bolts that drop down on the ground. For it to do more consistent damage than just the initial, like, counter. But this thing is very strong. I don't think it's broken, but it's a very strong wind fire weapon. I think it's above. This one's at the end of S tier because just no content for you to use it in the game right now. They'll probably, when the more content gets added, I'll change all this up. But yeah, fire weapon, does a big shield, does insane damage. Every time you pop its core attack, it just does even more damage, more damage, more damage. It does crazy damage. Yeah, right here. When the duration ends or the effect is removed, Vulcan's Blessing explodes and deals damage equal to 300% of the user's attack, stacking up to 30 times. When they explodes, he deals additional 6% damage per instance of concentration. When Vulcan's Blessing explodes, it removes all concentration effects. Oh, applies a shield equal to 5% after you pop your ability of user's attack. When the user uses a basic attack or core attack, it applies a concentration effect. I think while the effect is active, while you have the shield. So every time you auto attack and every time the core attack pops, you get concentration stacks, and then obviously it does more damage based on the concentration stacks. So yeah, it's sort of obviously shield, so survivability. These are all weapon or character weapons, so I'm just gonna do not gonna do those. I'm gonna just do it this fast. Dagger, good, does crap tons of back attack damage. So if this is like the other best wind damage thing in the game, except for the sniper. So with dupes, with dupes it's up here. Without dupes it's over here. But with dupes it does insane damage. This thing is good with more dupes. It does a lot more. It's pretty much more about like survivability and popping QTE. And I think it's actually right here. This book I'm gonna put here. This spear I'm gonna put in OP because you can spam skills with it. This thing, it puts like this thing on the ground that's like a AoE like zone that you can stand in and do more damage in. So I'll put it right there. I think to put the sword, I'm gonna put the sword at the top of A. I haven't tried it out yet, so I don't know, but it probably has a freeze and it does more damage. You do more damage to frozen targets if you max it out. So with the book, with this, you put both of them together, it probably is OP, but you have to have it maxed out. This dagger against any boss that's has insane HP. It does tons of damage. It also makes them have less recovery if you max it out. So like against a spider, if you apply the poison, it will do like 70% less. I don't even think you can apply the poison for it to actually proc. Applies an effect to targets with when the villainous sneak attack hits. Oh yeah, so literally you just use a weapon skill and now it has 70% less healing, so the spider heals less. So you don't need to worry about breaking it to stop it from healing. This fire dagger is actually mad good. I think it's actually OP. If you don't have a good fire weapon other than this Order Avarice is also mad good. For now, I looked at it. If they fix that skill too, it'd probably stay up here. Man, I'll just keep it right here. On paper, this thing's OP. But this dagger, I already used it. I have 3 dupes in it. It's super good. Like until I got this was carrying me for a while for fire stuff. The sword, I have it max duped. I think it's just good. I think the spear's better. I honestly think these guns right here are better. I think this thing's obviously. I think this thing's a broken. The other best light weapon in the game is this bow. It just increases all of your damage done, flat, like permanently, infinite stacks. Infinite stacks. Infinite duration, 20 stacks max, so you do 80% more damage overall. And it penetrates, so you can hit multiple targets. Each time the arrow of light penetrates... Oh, each time the arrow of light penetrates a target. I thought it was every time you use it. Oh my god. So when there's more mobs, against a single target boss, it's kind of hard to stack it. But when there's a ton of mobs, like before the boss, you can get this a max axe, 80% more damage, by the way. And then it stuns. Then also you do more damage. All attacks in general. I think you have to have the bow out, though, I think. But if you have the bow and they're stunned, your ult will do 25% more damage. Your skills will do 25% more damage. Like, everything does 25% more damage. So it's just broken. Like, honestly, it's better. I think the gun's better than the katana. I think the book's better than the gun. And I think this bow is better than the katana, for sure. Let's see. This thing is pretty good. I think it's right here at the top of it, B. I think this thing is insane survivability. Like, if you need something where you're just like, you need to cheese it, this thing gives you like this thing gives me like an 80% of my health bar shield when I pop the skill. And it does a good damage and does AoE damage afterwards. I think even if you swap off of it, because it gives you like based on your defense, like Sandstorm thing does this damage over time in like an AoE. So I think it's at the back of this, but the survivability is like really, really good. I think the sniper's like over here. I think it's better than the spear. I think it's better than the sword. I think it's better than the scythe. I think it's even better than the mace. I don't think it's better than these because you still need to be like away from the target, away from any target at all. So it's kind of hard to end up using if there's like too many mobs. But on any boss stage, it's like broken. On any normal stage, it's like right here actually. So I'm gonna put it right here. And this is in order, by the way. So of how I think how valuable it is. Yeah, it just does insane damage. It already increases your damage by 75% if there's no targets within 5 meters of you, which honestly is like not that far. You don't need to be that far from the boss. Then it's 160%, and it's a charging skill, so you can get even more, up to the maximum 106% if you just charge it. I don't know how long the charge is, but there's a charge on it, so you can do up to 160%. Increases wind damage to more damage. When Secret Bullet hits, applies the West Wind effect, so you get even more damage, stacking up to 5 times. Every time it hits, if you fail to hit, it loses all stacks, but you get 150% more damage. So 150% more damage, 160% more damage, so even more damage. Then it decreases the cooldown, so it makes it even easier to hit or use constantly. And when landing a critical hit, now when you max it out, you decrease the cooldown of the skill by 9 seconds. So it literally is 17 seconds. Imagine without even the cooldown reduction of the other thing, it's like 8 seconds. And then with that thing, it's like 6 seconds or 6.5 seconds. Then with like cooldown reduction as like a thing, you get like 5 seconds or something. And it has to be critical hit, so you gotta go crit build to this. So just know that. And the last thing we have here is this. I think it's good. From what I've seen, I think I even used it. I think it's like over here. Do I have anything else? Nope, that's it. That's my weapon tier list. There you go. If you guys see this on YouTube, GG, hell yeah. Hope you guys like and follow, subscribe, and yeah. Alright, now I can pay attention to chat again. I feel like the QTE has been better for me. Oh, I read that already. Mine as well. She targets a boss but faces the opposite way. Mine being, or Igor's being weak to dark is hilarious, but for the accessories, he's about to get fucked. In story, he's weak to light. And now in the current Battlefield of Time boss, until they change these, it's always going to be Spider, Cerberus, Igris, and I think that Baruka. I think Baruka is the final one. And this Igris is weak to light damage. Light damage, water damage, light damage. It's probably going to be like water or fire for the final one. Damn, this guy just passed me. I was just at 5. I can probably do this insanely fast. Oh, I can do this insanely fast now that I got the bow. I just gotta level up the bow. I wonder if they took these guys off the actual rankings. Nope, they didn't. But he was cheating because he ain't in the game anymore. And I fucking told everybody what he did was impossible. I haven't seen him at anything unless I missed him here. Fucking told people he's cheating. X-Ray, I got 100 of the shadow extraction stuff. Who should you extract? So usually it's, but honestly, I would always suggest at least getting Igris to that 1 extra level. I want to see his level. So you could also use it for 150 for upgrading the unit. Obviously you get this extra passive, but you also get a skill and you need to see if the skill is good, right? So this one, so Bear buffs defense, he buffs HP, he buffs attack, and Igris buffs crit, and I don't know what he does, because he's not in the game yet. But so his skill, when you pop it for anybody, as long as he's the main unit, it will pop their skill. Or is it a basic skill? So maybe you'll pop it all the time. But it says damage, and it also increases effect to all shadows. Oh, applies a defense increase to all shadows. Oh, it's not to your character? Oh, wait. Is this only to Igris or also to me? Alright, well, if you want to unlock a shadow, you either get him or you get him. He applies defense increase, so he buffs like Bake, Kim Chol, Dong Su, the guy with the sunglasses, the free SSR everybody gets, the wind one that with the sunglasses. You get him, or you get him HP increase, buffs Emma, buffs Seo, buffs the crossbow girl, buffs Min, the healer. He buffs crit rate, so if you want to go crit build, and then he buffs attack, so anybody that scales off attack, and maybe like normal units that don't want to get crit on them. My Sung Jin Woo scales off crit, so I mainly just care about him anyways. I think I saw someone hit 1 minute and 5 seconds on the Igris boss for this rotation. That's probably a cheater, but. Because I have whales in my server, and they're not doing that, right? All the cheaters who are getting these times where people are like, oh, I don't know, man, people on my server did that. It's like, no, they're cheaters, bro. They got banned. Banned, bro. Gone. Never able to play the game again. Have to hop in a new account. Probably going to go cheat on there. But they said they're going to do multiple ban waves constantly, so. Now cheaters are probably going to, like, not do, you know, cheat as hard. You know what I mean? But pretty much a lot of people on my server are like even higher level than me sometimes if I look. Like this guy's only level 50. This guy's level 55, so I think he's about the same level as me. Shiny the YouTuber's on mine, which is funny as hell. No, it was just a massive whale. I saw the YouTube vid trying to find it now. They have everything from the gacha maxed out. Okay. Show me that then. I'm guessing he's probably using like both like katana or bow the max out gun. Honestly, I guess if you have the max out gun, dude, and the bow, it's probably GG. Like that gun is probably gonna fucking go crazy on him. Just 2 stacks and you're ready to do insane damage. Like 42 or 16, yeah, 32% more damage. Take the rewards. Is it done yet? Oh, there you go. I don't know why it didn't say tell me. They didn't have a marker on here that was done. Can I put? Yeah, go ahead. I'm guessing this resets every season. I need one more for a weapon. Also, let me screenshot these. That way, now when people go, hey man, do you have a fucking character tier list? Do you have a fucking weapon tier list? Do you have this tier list? There you go, bro. Fucking, now people can just link them to video. I'm saving these so I can make a thumbnail out of them. Yo, Irene, thanks for the follow. Yeah, if he has a gun maxed out and he's using the bow, yeah. That's crazy, bro. I just don't see a point of like dropping that much money. Oh, that's cool. You hear these people made the tier list and shit? Oh, so these are just people's. Okay. I thought it was like you put them collectively together. I really don't understand the reasoning of putting Sayo above her. After I realized she does the same like more damage or like everything, like I was like, what's the point of putting Sayo above her other than Sayo is hot as fuck? Yo, Xray, which shadow should I extract next? So I was saying earlier, you don't really need Baruka because Baruka just gives you an attack increase to your whole team. He gives you a defense increase, which most of the best units in the game are either defense or HP, really, damage-wise. And Igris is about crit rate. So if you're going crit build, then you go Igris. If you're going to a bunch of defense units and there's your best units, then you go hit the bear. And you go him if you have HP units like Emma, Sayo, the archer or the crossbow girl, Min, shit like that. If you have Bake, Kim Chul, Dongsu, then you go defense. If you're using Sungju anyways, you're probably just gonna be running you wouldn't be really worrying about that anyways. You should be using crit. Oh, I got his weapon max out. Oh, I got his weapon max out. I forgot about this. Oh, I got his weapon max out. Oh, I got extra dupes. I didn't know Iron was HP until I chose Baruka. Mistakes were made. Yep, Emma, yeah, he busts Emma, Kim, busts like everything he, all the HP units he's busts like crazy. Oh man. Damn it. There we go. Damn it! Oh, I could have rolled a 2. This fucking music sounds like some Attack on Titan music. Alright, there we go. When you do pulls on default, or no, rate up banner, you'll get things for the current event. You don't run any attack units right now because it's normally just Nam, aka Freeze Girl, in third slot. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she's also HP. Yeah. Yeah. So then, yeah, the iron would have been better. Let's go. There we go. Now that has a dupe. Now that actually is pretty mad good. Because yeah, I get precision on it. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I forgot he got his weapon. Alright. 2k precision there. 2k precision here. I don't know how the fuck. I would have to whale like $4,000 even max that thing out right now. That's pointless. Like, what? A whale would have to sponsor my ass. It keeps telling me I can get this shit, and I can't get this shit. It's not doing anything. I think I just gotta reset my game, and it'll go away. Oh. Alright, let me put that one video on YouTube. While we're sitting here. That way no dude can just look at my tier list, copy it, and put it on YouTube saying it was his. I think I'm gonna do the weapon one first, because I already have a reroll tier list, and then I'll put the other one later, maybe tomorrow or something. Let me make sure this is the video. Oh, wait. Shit. I'm gonna have to do it after I stream. Damn it. Someone's gonna copy my shit. Like a fucking loser. How do they, how do you verify your account to spend money? You make sure you have either a Google Play or Apple linked, and then an email linked. And then it will send you a verification when you do the email part, and it'll send it to that email, and then GG, there you go. Then you can spend money. Welcome back, Days. Well, email is mandatory, yes. Well, yeah, previous ranked division, but I have all these rewards. Look, nothing happens. I collected this like 7 times. It's not giving me anything. Look at it. See? This is gonna keep showing up. Yeah, if you only have Google Link, you can't do it. You have to also link an email. I don't know if it lets you link the Google twice, so I just linked to my other email. So now I have both emails linked to this account. Ooh, now I have 5. Oh, wait. Now, yeah, I have 5 keys max on this. Yeah, that happened to you. They gave it to you later. Actually, I keep doing that one. I'm running out of shit here. I don't have no shit here. Let's see if I can do. She's all the breaking I need. There you go. Just extra stats on, especially because it's HP. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I need to get my laundry after this. I forgot this washing machine. Sorry, buddy. Boom. 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 Got him. Now he doesn't play the stupid ass rage. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. 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 Saw a YouTube video where someone contacted customer support in this game and they said the rate up banner pity doesn't carry over. That thing doesn't really make any sense because when you read it, the actual in-game thing. So what they said was, what the actual customer support did, I already seen the same video. What the customer support said, it was probably Rokage's, huh? Everyone says like they watch Rokage's. So what the support person said was there's going to be multiple rate up banners up at the same time, and those share the same pity. So apparently if we have 75 out of 80 on Choi and another banner comes up at the same time, that banner now will be 75 out of 80 while Choi's is still there when they both share it. And then he said that somehow if the Choi banner goes away, we lose the pity. But like, how would that even work if two banners are up at the same time? So my other banner has a 75 out of 80 pity, but the Choi one goes away, I just lose 75 out of 80 pity on the other banner? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like that if you read what the thing actually said, it makes zero sense. And it's not rumors. It was a literal community. It was a customer support. It was an actual customer support message. It just made no sense when what they said. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe the customer support didn't know what they were talking about. They had no idea what they're talking about. So there's like two different support staff. There's the one that it was like the one I have, and if you hit exclamation point play now, where they were talking about how the release of the game is gonna work, and that's a copy paste. You can tell that's a copy paste of like, if you're asked this, just copy paste this. That one was him giving an assumption based on what he looked at and what he thought about the situation. You read it all the way through, it seems like an assumption more so than anything. Come on, why would I want that shit on there? Okay, that's actually good. What type of salsa is this, man? Vallarta salsa. I don't know how to read this, but like it's like blackish. It's like dark brownish salsa instead of like the red one. I had the green one earlier. That was like salsa verde or some shit. Do you prefer Kim's second ability instead of his ult when it's up on Switch? No, I pop his ult first. Or Kim. Kim or Lim? Which one's Kim? Am I tripping? Oh, Kim Chol. I don't know why I was like Kim. I always kept getting those two confused. You said his second ability or his ultimate? No, you pop ult. No, you pop ult, bro. Your damage reduction zone thing, you pop ult, then you pop your second ability, then you switch. Yeah, you mean this guy, right? Yeah, you pop ult, then you pop your second ability, then you switch while the second ability is going off. Bruh, I still don't have Kim Chol. He definitely helped me cheese through the whole game. To be honest. I have this like maxed out already, so it keeps telling me to come here, but then I can't do it. Like I would be able to max this thing out already. Oh, you mean Min? Wait, who are you talking about? You talking about Kim Chol or are you talking about this guy? Okay. No, you definitely pop ulti, then you pop this. You pop ulti, one, because it also slow down time just in case he was about to do a move to hit you to take away your disguise. Because you want disguise, so this does 15% instead of 5%. Then you pop this, because now you want this effect when you want to swap into another character. Usually I just pop this, then I swap, then I do this, then her kit, then I swap to whatever character. I'm considering switching to the Destroyer set on Min with HP substats over the HP set. Nah, go the set that charges your whole team's ult gauge. Destroyer is the one that charges the whole ult gauge, or what? Oh, okay, so the power gauge one. Okay, yeah, so then do that one, yeah. I thought you meant the one that refunds your ultimate, or the 40% ult cooldown one and damage, because I was like, his ult's not really about damage. I don't like that damage I took. Yeah, you would do the ult. The best set for him is the ult one. Because not everybody scales off attack, so the attack he gives to your team is not as good if you're not putting him on a team with attack. Bake doesn't scale off attack, Control doesn't scale off attack, so that would be, it's like a useless set. If you're putting him on a light team. Your piece would still be ass, to be honest, but YOLO. I mean, he's really not there to just, you just want him there to like, be a, like, you swap him in, you do his shit, you swap out. Because it buffs everybody's power gauge regardless if he's in the field or not. Ow, bitch. Boom. Ah, fuck it. Pop ulting. I wanted a defense reduction on him too, but it just took too long for my guys to come back. Yo, Netsu JS, thanks for following. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know, I may have shitty luck with gachas, but someone out there may be having it worse. There's always that time where it's like, I mean, like Honkai Star Rail, I put $100 in Star Rail, and the only character I got SSR was that fucking little girl with the robot. I only got like 1 or 2 dupes on like the purple characters, wherever the fuck the other rarity was. So I mean, like, you know what I mean? Imagine putting $100 and on top of all the free gems you get and only getting the 1 SSR character. If you're putting money in the game and then you're like, oh man, I'm unlucky, holy shit, bro, I put $200, only got like this much, you know, I had to hit pity every time, like, that's unlucky. Being a free-to-play and shit, like, who cares? At least you're not losing something for it. Being unlucky, but being free-to-play, you didn't lose anything other than your sanity. Putting money in the game and then fucking losing out on it is like fucking worse. Cause you're just like, Jesus Christ. Losing time and sanity. Cause you mean if you're putting money in and you're still having shitty, I mean, you're losing money, time and sanity, and time is money, so you're losing twice the money. Oh. Oh. Wait, I didn't know they worked together too. Oh shit, I forgot to read that skill. Yeah, I can show you my artifacts after this. I mean, like, my artifacts aren't really like perfect or anything. I haven't even tried to min-max my shit after I put the crit set on, so. Oh my fucking goodness. What the fuck is this? Can I kill them? I don't think I can kill them. I thought it was supposed to reset. Oh, maybe not that version of Commander's Touch. Jesus Christ. I need to put Kim Chol on my team, bro. Oh, you can kill him. Oh, okay. I thought you couldn't even hurt them. Are you Spartan? Yeah, it's literally 300, bro. I'm literally just getting fucking blasted by arrows to death.
赤花流一式落第。こっちの番だ。逃がすの姿丸見えだ。
Nah, this one's crazy, yo. Nah, you gotta use like Kim Chol and stuff. This one's wild. You probably just have to use Kim Chol, and just once in a while you'll kill the things with my water, but like relying on killing them is hard too. All right, I'll show you my shit. Like pretty much once in a while, I'll try to find a new piece of gear that has crit rate on it. I'll probably not gonna replace this one for a good while though, to be honest. Unless I get like crit rate and more attack percentage or something. Like attack percentage main stat or something. Like this one's good. This one's good. I'd rather it could be better, but I mean it's not bad. And then this one's like something I'd rather replace. I'd rather have crit rate than crit damage, because crit rate makes it so I can have max crit rate here. But if you have to get a piece of gear with crit rate on it as a main stat. And then I'm going this set, so every time I crit, it gives me a stacking attack percentage. 1.6% per stack, up to 100 stacks, meaning I have 160% increased attack if I max it out. So if I get to the 50% crit, then obviously, yeah, I'm gonna be like getting that stack like way fucking higher. What blessing stones am I using? I got lucky and pulled this one, so I have weakness attribute damage, and then the one where it makes me immortal when I'm low HP. My gear's not good enough for me to rely on not dying. The only other one you could take out for this one is this one, so you don't die, so... Either way, I'd rather just have the mortality. Yeah, weakness detection is not good all the time now, because if a boss has no weakness like that tower, or if it's like the current world boss where it has no attribute, then obviously I'd probably just do this one, maybe. I mean, like, there's not really anything else here I could really go other than, like, this one. This one busts my max HP, makes me a little bit tankier. This one gives me a little bit extra dashes and stuff. Yeah, the only other ones I can see, it's like this one for breaking. Every time I crit, I break, and then every time I'm low HP, 30% low HP, I get 20% reduced damage. So I don't get one shot as often when I'm 1 HP. So that's like the only other thing. I don't have any other, like this is all I got, so I'm working with what I got. You pretty much, that's all you can do. You work with what you have. Been farming artifacts and all you got is shit. Trust me, bro. It's all I've been doing too, and all I have is shit too. No one has like insane artifacts. Like I have fucking wind damage on this, bro. The best one I have out of all those was wind damage. I might be able to use this one actually. Wait. Oh, wait. Ah! You know what I mean? But it still might be actually better than this. It just, that's a horrible fucking stab. I heard a gyat. Ooh, okay. Oh, at least it didn't go into healing percentage. Oh my god. The only thing I can think of is maybe my AoE move that heals me will get increased healing, so maybe it won't be as bad. Definitely would rather have anything else there, but you know what I mean. You work with what you got. If I got one more of these, I could get this thing up another dupe level. Because right now I have it level 2. Level 1 or level 2? Oh, I just have a level 1. So one dupe. If I get it up another dupe threshold, it goes 7% break instead of that. And I think it stacks like 8 times now, then 10 times, and 12 times, and 15 times stacks. That's insane. I think that goes up to 30% more damage. They need to split each sets into multiple bosses or make you choose the set you want to farm. I don't think it's the set that you want to farm thing. I think it's just they need to stop giving you like healing given increase on a DPS only set as a main stat type shit. Because then that's the only thing. I have all the sets. I just keep getting dog shit random substats on them. My problem isn't that I'm not getting the set. My problem is I keep getting shitty ass stats on the fucking sets. Yo, Lokun, thanks for the follow, man. And obviously, I guess if you get your reputation up now, I can do 5 times on this instead of the 3 base. And I had 4 before. Now I could, once this one guy reputation goes up again, this goes to 5. Then my reputation goes up again. I think I get my 15 keys. And then instead of base, it just keeps going up. Maybe like I don't know how high the reputation gets, but if this can get up to like 6 or 7 a day without having to refresh, that would be awesome. You want to look up solo leveling arise? Let's see if somebody made a weapon tier list. Let's see if some random dude said. Let's critique their tier list. You know what? Let's see Shiny's video. Shiny's on my server. Somehow, some way, Shiny ended up on my server. So let's see what Shiny says about what artifacts to sets to use on SSR hunters and genuine weapons. Let's see if he's giving people good advice.
In terms of the hunters that we have in the SSRs, of course,
you didn't get the toughness set for the past 5 days, not a single one? That's actually wild as fuck RNG, actually. What the fuck?
Into like the full sets, because of course running a 2 set, you'll get a buff. Running a full set basically makes so that the self and what it's designed is basically the best that it can be. And so what I want to do is kind of go through the sets, see what we're working with, and then of course when it comes to the hunt,
Painblade may have made one. Alright, we'll look at Painblades too.
Best with the sets itself. I'll also bring up certain sets that will work with Jin Woo in terms of the weapon that is preferable in terms of get through the first. Okay, we've got a few gear sets to go through. Goddamn. Okay, so we've got the destroyer gear set. So you've got 2 sets. So pretty much this is the power acquisition gear set. So your power gauge acquisition rate increases by 20% when you have a 2 set, and then when you have a 4 set, the battle starts, it charges power gauge by 50% increases the player, and the party gauge's power acquisition rate by 20%. So obviously. Alright,
let's see if he's smart about who put this on.
Getting that plus 50 at the beginning of the turn. Sorry, at the beginning of the fight, and then your whole team then benefits from that 20% when it comes to the power gauge acquisition. And so from that, realistically, the hunters that want to cater to that set in particular clearly will be Min first and foremost in terms of the healing side of things, right? Because of course he's the healer, and we want to make sure that the HP is there in a consistent manner. And the other team, the other player, is Libora, which I actually do have the set on in terms of making good use of the debuff removal, charm. So that's kind of where you're at when it comes to the 2 characters. I mean, you can also throw it with so you can also, I mean, of course she's technically a free character. He's also a character which you can utilize the power gauge onto. I feel like you'll benefit from it a lot, to be honest, when it comes to getting that power gauge rolling through, not just for herself, but also when it comes to the character in particular.
Wait, what do you say? Why does he keep showing the support skill? That has like nothing to do with the power gauge. And her ult, the only thing that this is what your ult is what takes power gauge. And wait, what? And then he's like doing it to do it for the debuff or the buff or whatever. I'm like, wait, what? He does know that this is just a cooldown, right? That this doesn't.
That you want to cater to that artifact. that's kind of where you're at when it comes to the two characters. I mean, you can also throw it with that HP is there in a consistent manner and 20%. So
Wait.
obviously a 4-man is preferable in terms of getting that plus 50 at the beginning of the turn. Sorry, at the beginning of the fight, and then your whole team then benefits from that 20% when it comes to the power gauge acquisition. And so from that, realistically,
I caught that too. So Vic, he said that you seen this video earlier. What? I was just that has me confused. Like, power gauge on my assist.
Clearly,
are you sure about that?
In terms of the healing side of things, right? Because of course he's the healer, and we want to make good use of making sure that HP is there in a consistent manner. And the other team, sorry, the other player, should I say, is Libora, which I actually do have to set on in terms of making good use of the debuff removal, charm. So that's kind of where you're at when it comes to the two characters. I mean, you can also throw it with yes. So you can also, I mean, of course she's technically a free character. Druhi's also a character which you can utilize the power gauge onto. I feel like she'll benefit from.
Chill, man. How are you today? I'm doing great, man. Got most of my stuff done in AFK journey, then hopped on this. Made a couple of like tier list stuff now that I can put videos out. Revamped my character one. Made a weapon one too, because I know people ask me all the time for one.
And when the attack hits, charges the core by 60. So this is the set that I have got on my. Oh, Lim, thank you, this. So obviously with this,
there you go.
Keep in mind, the ultimate turns into sniper mode. Once sniper mode is activated, his basic attack changes into quick attack typing fire, and then quick attack typing fire damage does 1003. So basically, his ultimate is his basic attack. So you want to cater to actually giving him the
basic attack damage.
What's it called now? What's it called? What is it called? Solid Foundation. Yeah. So he would find it most beneficial with this gear set. You can also run.
Word sounds good. Sounds productive. Hell yeah.
Cater to the ultimate in terms of damage, because again, it falls.
I have been lacking on making videos, to be honest. Yeah.
You can two-set run this with the break set, which we'll get into in just a second. But I've got a full set on the Solid Foundation onto him, so that's who I would correlate that specific gear set for. Also, I should mention, if you are
okay, don't ever two set as like you're aiming to do that. If you only have a two set and a two set to work with, there you go. Do not two set. One, you have way less total power. Two, the 4 sets are broken in this game. 2 sets are not. So they on purpose did that. Fire Out game, hella underrated. I don't know how it's not more popular because the game's not officially out yet. It is popular. It's just out only in Canada, in a sense, in Thailand. And it's weird how they did it too. Even though this is the full release, they just are like it's literally like when the game comes out, quotation marks, in May, to everybody, like everybody can just download it no matter where you are. You download it, launch it, you can download it on phones, you can download it, all that. They're going to be a whole banner behind, and then the banner for Choi that we have right now will be back when the game, after like 2.5 months or something after the game, or it's like the 3rd month, I think. At least that was data mined. I'm confused because in the game it says Choi goes away in 11 days, and obviously in 11 days we're still not close to May. So I don't know if they're going to just do his banner again and maybe like scratch that rerun they're gonna do and do both his and that one girl's at the same time.
Investing into Jinwoo, you could also throw that gear set onto Jinwoo himself.
Yes, I just said that. I said beta carries over. This is not beta. Okay, this is not a beta. Not a beta. Not once. They didn't just release this on the Canada store and let people buy money and Thailand store and go, actually, it was a beta the whole time. No, it's not a beta. That's not how beta work. You can't put money in betas. If you can, those games close down in like 2 seconds. These are scams.
That's if you want to utilize the Huntsman's weapon. Obviously,
not a beta.
As you guys can see, it is more in line with the basic and the core attack. So if you want to make good use of this specific weapon, and you're probably wondering, what artifact works well with your move? I want to use the shotgun. Well, throw on.
So basically some WZM type shit? I don't even know what that means. But at least we're playing early. Yeah, you're playing early. You're playing literally a whole month and a half early.
Set.
And you don't lose progress. Everything carries over. You're going to be ahead of everybody else. You don't have to grind as hard as everybody else because everyone has to grind from the start. And you get the pre-reg shit. Everything that they get on launch, everything we just retroactively get to our shit. When they have the pre-reg, they give us pre-reg in the mail. When all the events that come out with the release of the game, we'll have at the start too. Or we'll have to.
If you want to utilize it to the best it can be. So heading over to the
Warzone Mobile. Had the game out, but only in some regions. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't tell all those people, all right, guys, grind again. You know what I mean? Like, that would be so shitty, you know?
I would say this is
like, why punish those people, you know, who had no idea?
Artifact,
they just saw it pop up in their store and downloaded it.
The attack, I mean, realistically, you're going to cater to If I'm being honest, Choi's going to be... You know what? No, Choi is the perfect choice, because I feel like for the most part, a lot of people don't have his dupes, and if that is the case, give him that artifact. That will be...
Wait, so what artifact is
that?
saying?
Utilizing the attack being... This is the best set for the shotgun, if you want to utilize it to the best that it can be. So heading over to the arm set, or the black line set, call it what you will, and this one's kind of...
Except for that beginning part, he's been right about
in
stuff.
terms of it just kind of being increases user attack by 5%.
That beginning part, he was really wrong. He literally mistaked that. You still playing Inazuma 11? I meant to ask how you were liking or not. I mean, the game is great. When they fix all that crap and add the story mode and add extra content to the demo, oh yeah, fucking, it's a 10 out of 10 game. I want to see what they do to break though, or breach, because breaching is the most annoying, stupid mechanic I've ever seen added to a game. They always had a crit in the old games, but it's like, why can I have like 290% breach? Every time I kick a ball, I could just normally kick it at your goalie and you get breached. It doesn't matter how insane your goalie is. You could have 5,000 defense and I give 100 attack. But if I 290% breach, GG.
Universal.
You know what I mean? Also, it kind of sucks because online is so laggy right now, and they're fixing it with the next update that brings story. So apparently, I don't think they are really, because they're letting us play against Japanese people, and we'll never not be laggy against Japanese people as American.
No dupes, or like 1 or 2 dupes, right? Just throw that onto him. He will benefit from that a lot. You can, if you want to, also throw it onto Vibora.
Game-wise though, when the game fully comes out, 100%, it's going to be amazing. I just want them to actually do as many fixes as they can.
Outside of that, when it comes to the SSRs, I always forget about Huang, but the issue with him is that we don't have a defense gear set, if I'm confident in saying. I mean, we'll run through it in just a second, but if that isn't the case, then I think that, yeah, you can also throw it onto Huang, so. But I think in terms of how he works, because he also works off from defense when it comes to his damage. So I think if you do go for the attacking set, being the black line set, then I think the substats you need to kind of cater to defense in terms of how his damage works, because it works off from his defense. But I'm confident in saying we don't have any defense gear set. But yeah, I think those four will be the best.
Wait, why would you go that on him?
Going for the okay, so the one-hit kill set. So with this set, it is catering to nothing but ultimate. So it increases the ultimate skill damage by 25%, and then if you have a full set, decreases the ultimate cooldown skill by 40%.
Can you believe I started yesterday and you already have 5 SSRs? Yeah, man, everybody's getting lucky in this game except for Sims.
The only reason why
I told Sims his reroll, bro, because apparently he does not lucky on that account, man.
So while tagging out cooldown of end of day,
everybody keeps telling me like, yeah, man, I'm free to play, and I just started yesterday, and I already have this. And I'm like, Sims is like, damn, I shit.
Outside of that,
fuck it. I'm telling you, the faster you reroll, bro, and just keep that other account. Reroll, and I swear to God, if you get lucky on it, just go for that one. Everyone else is like pulling shit like crazy, and you're like, what the fuck, man? I can't get anything. And I'm just like, just reroll. You're like, I'm just gonna keep going, and then you keep being unlucky on that account. And it's like, if you just rerolled, you would probably have a better start. Literally, it would have a better start, and you would not be unlucky. And this game's only like a 9-minute reroll. If you do it on your phone or some shit, you could do like a 9-minute reroll. Can you, yeah, that's what I was worried about before getting a VPN sorted. I mean, you just need a free VPN. You do not need okay. Just like how my pin thing says, you do not need the VPN to even start the game. If you start the game with the VPN, you fuck your account. Literally fuck it. You will be stuck in like Canada currency, and you won't be able to change it. 99% of people can't change it. Some people put their credit card and changed it. So if you're ever like, oh my God, I love this game, and this character that I really want is coming out, and I have like money to spare, like I have like 50 bucks I could throw on, and then you try to put money in the game, and now you're stuck in Canada currency, which is mad expensive, and it doesn't translate. It literally forces you to like I remember this dude spent like, it was like 99 CAD, and he spent like, it forced him to spend like CAD. It didn't even like translate the currency. So, just warning you. Don't fuck yours over. Yeah, some people were able to like start it with the VPN on. You don't even need a VPN on. But if you start it and your shit shows CAD, sometimes when you put a credit card, it swaps it back to USD or Euro or whatever your currency is. If you're using PayPal, though, I don't think it swaps it. But I don't know what he tried to purchase stuff with. But he said he spent like $100, $200 and he was buying shit. Like, he literally thought that. That's why to him, when he came to my chat, he was really adamant. Like, he was like, no, this shit is, my shop says this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah, man, like, you're just shit. Like, look at my shop. Like, am I Jesus? Like, am I just able to, like, change shit because I want to or what? My shit says USD. There's another person in chat, like, mine's Euro. The other person in chat, yeah, mine's fucking Thailand or mine's this or mine's Philippine currency. Or, it was also whatever, you know?
Choi, but you need to dupe him out. So realistically, for the most part, no one should be touching that artifact. So leave that be. So with this set,
no cap, 3 pity on Choi banner. I got an SSR. You hit his pity 3 times, and you only got 1 SSR, or what do you mean? Someone needs to hold the L, so everyone else can be lucky.
So that's up to 6 note, but if you 4 set it, you have to keep in mind you're losing out that 8% decrease on the attack. And if that is the case,
That's funny.
you're losing out on the attack. So realistically, a full set on this artifact, you want to apply it onto a character that isn't there for damage, because you're losing out on the 8%. But obviously with the HP, so looking into that, obviously the first character which I will go straight into will be Min. He's there for heals. I am currently running that gear set onto him, so my whole team's getting that plus damage, and obviously with the HP, it does correlate into...
Hold on. I'm gonna hear him out. I'm gonna hear him out before I say something.
From his HP in terms of damage, so that's something that you guys can cater to. The two other characters that can cater to HP is Jiwoo, of course.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so far.
Running a full set, although if you want to cater to a double set, then go for that, because she does good damage. So realistically, I wouldn't really want to affect her. So if you want to
don't do two set. Every time he recommends this, I'm gonna fucking scream this. Don't do that shit. That shit is ass, bro. It's ass. The 2 sets in this game are fucking dog shit, bro. They're ass. They're ass. They're fucking horrifying dog shit. 2 sets are fucking horrible. Like, why would you only want 8% damage when they're at 40% less HP? When they're at 70%, now you do 20% more damage. Why would I only want a shitty scaling 25% with like 0.8 when I could have a 50% chance to get up to 160% more flat attack or percentage? I mean, why would, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would I only want 5% more damage or attack when I could get 15% of ignoring defense, which is like insane? Like, you're doing 15% true damage to the target. On top of you've had more defense pen. If you have like 8% defense pen in your kit and you have 15% here, it stacks 23%. You ignore 23% of the target's defense. Like, don't do 2 set. 2 set is ass. 15% more break damage to them when they're broken, okay, but I'd rather break them 30% faster also. You know, like, I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, decreasing her attack, who cares? She only scales off HP, but now you buff everybody in your team's attack while also her damage is getting scaled by the HP. So like, that's why you do shit like that.
Run the 2 set, you can do so. ML, same thing. If you want to run the 2 set, go for it. I wouldn't run the full.
Don't listen to this man. Every time he keeps saying this shit, it's pissing me off.
So
I ran 2 set for so long, and then as soon as I swapped to 4 sets on everybody, I astronomically did all content 30 times easier. My fucking power level, my total power went up like 5K because I would put 2 4 sets on instead of having 2 set. Like, B. And I bet you if I look at their accounts, they're not running 2 set on all their characters. Probably 1, and it's like the shitty character or the character they couldn't put gear on. I bet you all his shit has 4 sets. You know what I mean? Because this is more damage. It's more damage, bro. Why would you not want that damage? Or more effectiveness. Like, why would I not? Like, why would you run 20% power gauge only for your character when you could get 20% for the whole team, and you automatically start the fight with 50%, meaning you can get the crit boost and all that damage boost out of fucking Min faster. You get Kim Chol's fucking ult faster, so everybody has more defense faster. You get all that shit faster, and then people with the ult set get more shit faster. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. Yo, C-Matic freaking... Freaking thank you for the prime, bro. I don't usually watch Shiny's guides. All these YouTubers put out half-baked guides to the first, to be the first. Yeah, that's usually what it is. Like, sometimes a lot of the stuff he's saying makes sense, except for he didn't understand what the fuck power gauge meant. And then, like, all these sets are like, when he says like, oh, it works for this character, it does work for those characters. And it works with these characters, but then he's trying to tell you that the full set bonus is not good when it's like they don't scale off attack, so why would it not be good? He's like, oh, they do damage. Their damage scales off HP. HP. Why would it not be good? They don't need attack. So now you boost her attack, his attack, his attack. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be pairing these two together because they're both fire. You compare either of these with any character, you know? Whatever character scales off HP. Usually I use her. She scales off HP. I do the full HP set. I buff all these motherfuckers, and she just does tons of break. Or I can do the break set, which is what I do. And I break, literally, I just need her as my break unit. I do like 80% of the break bar on a boss weak to water because of her. Like, that's why. That's why you want to run, you don't want to do 2 set. Like, why would we do that? The ads are bugging me. I know you had, yeah. I mean, no matter what, even if I turn off the ads for during stream, Twitch forces pre-rolls. So I'm not big enough as a Twitch streamer to like Asmongold, who he's like, I never have to run ads. I don't like running ads. Ads are stupid. Okay, yeah, but people don't care about pre-rolls on the Asmongold stream because you know what you're getting into. You're world famous. Everybody knows who the fuck you are, and you have like 30,000 people watching you, so they're gonna instantly click on you because you're the #1 on the channel. I'm way on the fucking bottom most of the time. You know what I mean? I get lucky on this game because I make YouTube videos. There's not many people streaming it right now. But Solo Leveling, the 9th, or I think it's like now 8th most watched show in Crunchyroll history, and it's gonna be on PC. I think full release because they showed on the roadmap. It's gonna be on Steam, right? It's gonna be on all these things. Everybody's gonna be streaming this, and I'm gonna go down from 46 viewers to like 10 viewers or something. You know, hopefully I can make enough content right now and pump enough videos out, and people like me enough that when the game does come out and all these big content creators who don't know what the fuck they're talking about come in, that people will think, oh, maybe I'll go watch you still because you know what you're doing. Instead of watching this, you know, dude who I like to watch in other games. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know, I'm trying to like, I usually that's it, but yeah, that's why I have to run ads because at least it makes me money, you know? Because like, I also learned, I have 14 subs right now. I think, okay, I had 800 subs, and I still had, in that time when I was running ads on stream because I was affiliate, I made more money off the ads running on my stream when I had 1,000 viewers, but 800 subs, than the subs. So it's like, and all it is a minute and a half every like 30 minutes. All right, I just saw that tweet again. You're an affiliate, so I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, like, and then also there's like this weird algorithm thing. They really don't push your stream as much on their front page or like on recommendeds if you don't run ads. Could be like a rumor or something, but I feel like you don't. It doesn't.
With the 2 goals, I would only run the 2 set. So that's how I would utilize that specific set itself. I'd onto Jibu. Now, if you want to, you can run a 2 set on that, so that way you get the bonus on the shield plus 30%. And then if you want
Alright, can't watch it anymore. Alright, so where's that one guy? Every time he says run a 2 set, I get tilted out of my mind. Alright, so you said this guy, right? Painblade? I have no idea who this guy is, but
okay, guys, we're gonna be doing an updated tier list.
let's see, it makes a better tier list.
We did an updated tier list with all my testing. Finally, I think I put one of the most accurate tier lists personally out in a very long time with all the characters. Now we're gonna focus on an updated tier list on weapons because I think weapons are going to be now the next big thing that people want to know about. Now, I did do a tier list on weapons initially. That was very mid.
No. What is this? No. Let me hear him
Game
out.
tier list. Now we're going to be talking about the same thing: current, early access, and game weapons, and which ones you want to focus on. Now remember, some of these will shock you. And again, I have done the most testing I possibly can from a player's perspective, from free to play as well as pay to win. Remember also the fact that I have 2 accounts. I do an SR only account for my free to play. You guys can watch that anytime on my live feeds. Been doing using almost been able to test from A0 all the way to A5 on my main account. Okay, so this is the main account here, which I have all the weapons mostly maxed out. So let's talk a little bit about this. Remember, this is going to shock some of you, but again, believe it or not, a lot of this has been tested. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the rares. I'm going to.
Yeah, but the amount of crit rate you get from 212 crit rate doesn't do anything. Bro. If I go from this to 60 more crit rate, I think I overall get like 3% more crit rate. I'll be like 40%. Your precision keeps going. The damage keeps scaling. You realize that, right? The more and more, that's why your weapons get, when maxed out, SSR weapons give 4K precision. Per. These things maxed out give 4K per. Right? So, like, if you have two of them, that's 8K. Now imagine that plus like 200 in this or 250 in this, right? And you go here and look how much that would be, you know? You would have like a fucking ridiculous amount. I mean, I get 10K from here, and like you just see how much like shit I get. So like now imagine your minimum damage plus the 8K. Like I mean like you get maxed out crit rate at 50%. So what's the point of even trying to put more there? You're only really getting the crit damage. I get more crit damage from my artifacts than I do that. I get more crit damage from the dupes in this thing because it gives you crit damage and shit. You know what I mean? You get crit from abilities and you get crit from blessings and shit. It's like, Yeah, but he has crit rate on his boots. Like that's not where he's getting crit rate on all your gear plus boots is more than if you put 300 in this thing though. I just think it's just such a waste of stats. And like, why you put 60 in this? Like, just put the rest in your fucking critter is. Like, put the points in here. Literally, I have no points in this, and I'm still doing just as much damage with all these people who are like 2, 3, 4 like account levels higher than me. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Hey, but it's cool though. The game is supposed to be you could build however the fuck you want to build.
Someone else is here. Tier list set
So
up.
who cares?
Whoever organized this. What is your name? What is your name? Mikhail Blanc. Thank you so much for putting this together. So let's go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna focus on.
What stats do you have on your Sunjin Woos, by the way? I feel like I messed up on mine. It just depends on your build. I build agility in this because now I can worry about crit and my go full crit set. Crit. All this is crit. So I want as much agility and then precision as possible. So my minimum damage is super fucking high so that when I crit, I just do bigger fucking damage. And then mainly agility gives you more crit damage than you would get out of it in crit rate. So I have 134% because of my crit rate. I give crit damage boots plus my my thing. So I literally don't know why it scales like that. I don't know why it doesn't give you enough crit rate. But like if I got crit rate boots though, instead of the crit damage thing I have on, I would have like 115% crit damage, but I would have like 48% crit rate or something right now. But I still have yet to get my boots. No matter how hard I try, I can't get boots.
I'm not gonna focus on the hunters. Hunters, pretty straightforward stuff. But we're gonna do only songs. Okay, so let's start off with the rares. They're not useless at all, but I'm not gonna focus on them right now. We're gonna all put them in the C section because yes, they can. As a matter of fact, be used. So we're just gonna put them all here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change this out. Hold on.
You only need 37% crit if you're running that set. It doesn't add their crit. Oh, really? Let's test it right now. It only cost me gold. I'll just take one piece off. Oh no, I would have taken all of them off. You know, I can test on a shit character. I want to do my own testing. Alright, so let's see. So let's see. I'm at 5% flat. Alright. So what, 8% added onto my 37%, that's 45%, and then my Igris spawns in, and my Igris gives me fucking, what, 4%? If I level them up, that gives me 6%. So why do you need, like, that much investment in crit, then? He must have, like, maybe bad stats on his gear or something, I don't know. I'm critting, like, almost all the time somehow, even though, because everything he does is multi-hits. All these skills hit like multiple times. His katana hits like 1 billion times a second, and your ult hits like 4 times. But like everything hits like multiple times. So it's just like, because like really all I care about my crit for is the stacking attack percentage.
And we're gonna focus on strictly the SR and the SSRs. Okay. Again, some of these will shock you, but I promise you, you'll see the results.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the only reason you want like even even higher.
Let's do this.
But it's a 50% chance, and I think it's a cooldown. I can't remember.
Great defense up, good shield, very very slow animation. So unfortunately, it's not the greatest wind weapon for SRs, but it's still there and it's pretty damn powerful. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a 1 second cooldown. It doesn't stack over and over again, even on the same move.
Freaking OP, man. Insanely OP. Like, I almost want
to. Yeah, I literally always crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it as broken. Because if you've been watching my SR only account, you guys know this thing hits like a Mack truck. And not only that, but the insane amount of buffs it offers is wild too. So let me show you guys real quick what this does for you. Damn it. Account, remember? I didn't need to test it here because I tested it on my free play, but just so you guys are aware, here's what it does, okay? So a secret bullet hits the target and you're 5 meters away, you increase the damage by 75%. At A1 alone, you get 160% increase in the depending on the charge time, which you can.
Wow, he whale whaled.
Wild damage, and then the wind damage here gets up by 8%. And then here
or he was mad lucky and whaling because his SSRs don't have that crazy dupes, but his SRs are a lot of dupes.
Like 30% stacking up to 5 times. When secret bullet fails to hit, it finally deletes the stacks, but it's so hard to miss this. Really, really is. It's a sniper rifle for God's sakes. And then decrease the cooldown of secret bullet, and then when landing a critical hit, you decrease the cooldown by 9 seconds. This weapon is broken. Not kidding you guys. Try it out. If you don't believe me, try it out.
He's a whale, but he gets money from his videos, and I don't.
And I'll tell you guys,
so it's harder for me to whale.
You'll see it on my live stream, see how broken that is, okay? Next up, another broken SR weapon. Here we go. Yeah. Don't be fooled. Just because it's an SR, it's insane. Again, you can go check it out on the live stream that I was using on my SR only account. Insanely powerful. Super powerful. As you guys can see here, the cooldown purgatory. Sorry, let's start from the top here. Okay, so first thing you can do here, you get 20 stacks of Breaking Flame at A1. Increases the cooldown purgatory by 5 seconds, but also increases the damage of purgatory. When the user uses this 4 stacks, they're consumed. Fire damage is nuts. Massive AoE, vacuums units.
Yeah, it stacks the damage over and over.
Overall, one of the best fire
yeah,
weapons.
it does like probably
so
insane
guys,
damage.
If you're looking for the fire weapon, get that orb up. It's gonna be crazy for you, and I promise you guys. Okay, so let's go next. Baraka's dagger actually pretty damn good. Only when you get it up to a certain ascension or advancement, because it actually ends up going behind the target on your behalf, which is exactly what we needed to do for the backstab damage to apply. So most of this damage comes from hitting opponents from behind. Once you advance it far enough, you can definitely put this to an S. But because you require advancements to move out, we're gonna put it in A. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so this gun is so damn fun. So this gun here is so unique in this game. It's probably one of the most unique weapons. What?
Even if you have dupes in it, that thing doesn't like. Even if you have dupes in that thing, it just doesn't like. The damage from your QTE skills are not that crazy though. At least there's this. Every time you use a skill, it does this. Or extreme evasion, every trigger extreme evasion procs. Like it makes him do third person.
Here is so unique in this
I
game.
guess he's gonna put the katana on the scythe at the highest tier or something.
One of the most unique weapons. What it
That
does
thing
is
is not
activates
better
your
than the
QTEs and
scythe.
puts them on cooldowns a lot
As much
faster.
as I don't like the scythe,